Hi, a couple of weeks ago, Mark Easy had posted um, on this group um, a way to um make it easier on the TimeOut and the TimeOut Deluxe and the TimeOut Regular, the standard, to be able to lift that side flooring by putting some brackets that made the two sections stiff together. I thought it was a great, I want to give Mark the credit for the idea and for this. I didn't want to necessarily buy the scrap metal and do the welding, so I went to Home Depot and looked for some alternatives, and here's what I found. So this is, it's called the cane bolt, and it is 18 inches long. It's used on gates to kind of fasten the gate open or closed. And it comes in a packet with the bolt itself, and it only has 3 brackets. So if you're going to do this, here's the bolt itself. If you're going to do this on 2 sides, I went ahead and bought a 3rd packet so that I could just get the extra 2 brackets here to fasten it. Let me show you how it's going to go, and then I'll install it and show you the installed product. So there will be 2 brackets that go here on the upper side, and then 2 that will go, 1 there and 1 down here, and so that this slides through the 2 brackets here, and then it'll slide through 2 brackets down here, and gravity will hold this at the top bracket so that you can then put the side down and up. So I'm going to go ahead and install it, and then I'll show you the after product on it. One other thing I wanted to mention is that I got 1/4 inch bolts, 1.5 inches long, with that flat end. I'll probably put a washer on the opposite end. I'll show you later. And then bolts and lock washers to go with each one of these. So this will install from the inside. It'll install from the inside, and then through the panel, and then fasten the nut with the lock washer on top. Okay, I have the first side installed, and I did come across an issue. I had mentioned that I got 1.5 inch bolts. Those were too long. I cut the first one off, and I thought, I'll just go back to Home Depot. So I picked up a 1 inch bolt, 1 inch by 1/4, and you can see it's just right. I did find that it was really tight getting it started with the lock washer, so I installed the rest with just Loctite on there. And then I also put some silicone just underneath to weatherproof it. So here you can see the first side is all installed, and it's actually fairly tight. So I'll do the other side and then demonstrate the install. Okay, I have finished the other side. Again, I used 1 inch bolts and Loctite because it was hard to get the nuts started on those 1 inch bolts, but you can see that there's plenty of thread there, so I used Loctite. And then I used a 3/8 washer on the inside so that the bolt seats down properly. And you can see those down there. Okay, now I will demonstrate. I'm keeping these locked at the time. This can be stored on the inside. And you just grab it and drop it down through. And do the opposite side. Okay, then I unlock the latches and unlock this one. Come here and gently let it down. And I have back problems, and this is wonderful. No strain on the back. Just to put it up, do the same thing. Pull the latches closed. Put the shanks out. And there you have it.